Genesis, the beginners, right? Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red. What is this devil in this picture, in this video, in this image? And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. And they call his name Esau or Asashua, mean waste away, is he, right? No melanin, no pigmentation. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. And we know in the Paleo-Hebrew is Yaquab, supplanter. Yaquab would be you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans with Indian, Taino Negro descent, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and the four winds of the earth by the pedigree of our fathers. And Isaac was 80 years old when she buried them. Verse 27. And the boys grew. Talking about Esau and Jacob, the so-called white man, your lover, and the 12 tribes of Yasharallah. And the boys grew. And Esau was a what? A cunning hunter. And Esau was a cunning hunter. And Esau was a cunning hunter. And Esau was a cunning hunter. A man of the field. You see, a man of the world. This man is a worldly man. This man is a man of the field. Just keep in mind, Esau is a cunning hunter. Just keep that in mind, Israel. And Jacob, Yaquab, the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, with Indian, Taino, Negro descent by the seed of your father, by the pedigree of your father, Numbers 1:18, was a plain man. You see, Jacob is a plain man, a man dwelling in tents. You see, a man of Yahweh Shemashah, a man of the tabernacles. Let's turn the book to Genesis 27. Genesis 27. And let's start at verse 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord. You see? And all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau, who's the so-called white man, your lover, your master, your God, your power, lift up his voice and wept. I mean, he cried. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling, you see, Esau dwelling, the so-called white man dwelling, shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven mean rulership. Heaven mean authority and rulership. That's why the so-called white man is in rulership on the earth. This is his heaven. This is the first heaven, which will pass away when World War III arrives from above. And by thy sword, you see, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and by thy sword, meaning his military, his weaponries, his Gatling gun, his cannon, his Air Force, his Marine, his Navy, his Army, and by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion. You see, right now, Esau have the dominion over us, Jacob. Mississippi, the hunt. That's going to be the title of this lesson. Mississippi, they hunt. The title of this lesson is Mississippi, they hunt. The they is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. The cunning hunter, they hunt, shall have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob. So the so-called white man hated the so-called black man, Latino man, and native Indian man, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth amongst every nation. Because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, and we know your heart is your mind and your soul. This is the brotherly covenant. Esau said in his heart against his brother Jacob. You see? Because of the blessing and went to Jacob. Got nothing to do with black or white. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Then the white man will slay the black man, the Native American man, the West Indian man, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth amongst every nation. Then the white man, the Caucasian man, the British man, the Poland man, the French man, the Yugoslavian man, the German man, the Russian man, the American man, the Canadian man, the Caucasian man, the so-called white man, the Edomites, Idumea, Edom, Esau, Asashua, the Ablos, the Ablas, the bloodshedder, the bloody men, will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words Esau, her elder sons, were told to Rebekah. See, Rebekah is fitting to warn Jacob, just like we warning y'all now about Mississippi, they hunt, and what's fitting to happen throughout the daughter of Babylon, Jacob's trouble. Just like Rebekah is warning Jacob in Genesis 27 and 42. We warning you, Jacob, Yasharala, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native America, that your brother Esau, our brother Esau, is finna hunt us down. Is you getting it? I hope. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, You see? Because Esau is the big brother. Why you think they say big brother taking care of us? Big brother is Esau, our Joshua. Big brother is the so-called white man. And she sent and called Jacob her younger son. You see? And said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, thy brother the so-called white man, thy brother the devil, deceiver, diablos, the false accuser, as touching thee doeth comfort himself. See, this is how the so-called white man comfort himself. By proposing to kill thee. So the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he found comfort in killing you Negroes. Killing the Israelites. Killing the Jews, which would be you so-called African Americans. This is how this man find comfort, Israel, by slaying you. Is you getting it? I hope so. Mississippi, they hunt. The cunning hunter is Esau Edom, your lover. Comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. And if you the elect of the house of King David, you're going to make a lesson on Mississippi. You're going to highlight Mississippi. This prophecy is being fulfilled because it's the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. If you feel anything in your spirit, if you have the spirit of prophecy, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and you part of the elect and the 144,000, well, you're going to highlight Mississippi in your lesson. If you part of the house of King David. If you not part of the house of King David, well, this don't apply to you, Achiums. But if you part of the elect, you're going to highlight Mississippi. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse number 1. The word that the Elohim spake. You see, the Most High, the one doing the speaking, Israel. We just the mouthpiece, the elect men of Yasharallah, the 144,000, the elect men of the house of King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shah Mashiach. We just the mouthpiece, but the Most High doing the talking. The word that the Elohim spake against Babylon, against America, against Esau Edom, and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. You see, Jeremiah is a prophet, Israel. If you didn't know, now you know. Let's see what qualify you being a prophet. Let's see what prophet Jeremiah say would qualify you as being a prophet. Jeremiah 28 and 8. He said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries. America is a country, Israel. If you didn't know that, well, you just found out when you watch this video. And against great kingdoms. You see, America is a great kingdom, is the great city, is a great country. Is the daughter of Babylon, spiritual Egypt, and Sodom and Gomorrah. It's Nineveh, it's Greece, it's Rome. It's every empire in one. It's Assyria. You see? It's Samaria, America, the good old USA. Against great kingdoms of war. We got World War III with Russia, Gog and Magog. You got Persia, Iran. You got Moab, China. You got North Korea, Kim Jong-un. You got all these countries is ready for the daughter of Babylon. You got NATO and EU. You see? Taiwan, we hearing about it all. And of evil and of pestilence. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse number 1. The word that the Elohim spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. You see? Declare ye among the nations and publish. See? You got to publish this truth. You got to publish about Mississippi they hunt. And set up a standard. You see, the Most High says set up a standard. Publish. I mean, make it known, make it public amongst the earth. What's going on in Mississippi, they hunt. And conceal not. So the Most High said, don't hold back, Yasharallah, ye men of Israel have I called. Proverbs 8 and 4. Say, America is taken. Baal, which is idolatry, is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols, you see, American Idol, are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. We're going to watch some clips on Mississippi, and then we're going to bring out some more precepts.
Okay, so go back and watch that video and come back, because I know I'm new to TikTok, and I don't get that many views, but I definitely have gotten more views on less important things than the video I just uploaded last night about this very thing. So I want people to understand that this is real. This is real. They're talking about bringing back Jim Crow laws and the ability to still lynch Black Americans in this country. So there you have it. I think most people must have thought I was pulling that one out my ass or something, but no, it's real. Go Google. It's real. And there you have it in this video where this
Thank you, Chairman. And thank you, Representative Powers, for bringing this. I think it's a very good idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you. Leader Sheriff. Thank you, Chairman. And thank you, Representative Powers, for bringing this. I think it's a very good idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you. Leader Sheriff. Thank you, Chairman. And thank you, Representative Powers, for bringing this. I think it's a very good idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you. Leader Sheriff.
So the Jim Crow law is being resurrected in Mississippi, and no one is talking.
This is very important news. Mississippi lawmakers are seeking to return to Jim Crow with a separate white system of justice. The Republican-controlled Mississippi House of Reps passed a bill, House Bill 1020, last week to expand the Capitol Complex Improvement District, a defined area within Jackson, and create a separate court system within the city, which is 83% Black, according to the U.S. Census data that 2 state offices, both of which are currently held by white officials, would entirely appoint. Who knew that all of these CRT bans and book bans that are racially and LGBT plus targeted would lead to this? It's almost like racism and misogyny, transphobia, homophobia are all intertwined. Who would have thought? This is very important news. Mississippi lawmakers are seeking to return to Jim Crow with
Mississippi lawmakers seek.
I'd like this planet to stop moving so that I could please get the fuck off. In some super scary, I can't believe I'm living during this time news, Mississippi has resurrected the Jim Crow law and have even made their own judiciary system for the black community, which is 100 times different and worse for the black community. Ugh, we live in 2023. Segregation, lynching, all of that is on the table. Women are starting to lose all of our rights. I've lost rights to my own body.
Hello everyone, this is Lions Den with a No News and Commentary. Actual breaking news. When I'm saying breaking news, I mean breaking news here on TikTok. See this up here? Look what it says. This is in the state of Mississippi. And this article comes from the Daily Beast. Jim Crow is resurrected in Mississippi. Wait, what? They bringing back the Jim Crow laws? Now check this out, TikTok. This article says, earlier this month, white representatives in the Mississippi House approved a bill to create new district that includes all of the majority white neighborhoods in Jackson, a capital city that is 83% black. This includes creating a criminal justice system for the district overseen by an all-white power base. Under House Bill 1020, the white conservative Chief Justice of the Mississippi Supreme Court will handpick the new district's 2 supervising judges, and prosecutors and public defenders will be chosen by the state white Republican Attorney General.
There's something going on in Mississippi, and it's wrong, and it's called House Bill 1020, and it was created by
Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach. Ecclesiasticus, which is Sirach. Chapter 34 and verse number 22. He that taketh away his neighbors, you see, living, slayed him. What is Esau Edom? The bloodshedder. He say, for the days of the mourning of his father, where he shall slay his brother Jacob. We read that in Genesis 27 and 39 and 40. 41. He that taketh away his neighbor's living, slayed him. And he that defrauded the laborer, you see, Israel is the laborer for the so-called white man and these heathens. We in captivity under these heathen nations. We built this city through our bloodshed. Of his hire is a what? Is a bloodshedder. When one build it, you see, and another pull it down, you see, one profit have they, but didn't labor. You see? So that's why you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have to stop putting your trust in the nation that can't save you. They putting these bills into pass, bringing up the Jim Crow law in effect. That's going to bring Jacob's trouble. That's going to create sedition among men. We here. This law has been passed. Okay? Mississippi is a test run for what's going to happen in the whole USA. The daughter of Babylon, Jacob's trouble. Because they're going to see how it's going on in Mississippi, and then Esau going to implement these laws throughout USA, the good old USA, right? King Alfred plan, Rex 84. This man is a bloodshedder. Sirach 11 and 32. Of a spark of fire, you see, a heap of coals is kindled, and a sinful man laid wait for blood. You see, Esau, the so-called white man, your lover, he's a sinful man. He's the border of wickedness. Malachi 1 and 4. He laid wait for blood. Through this bill in Mississippi, I'm making it plain upon the table. Through this bill, now they're going to lay wait for blood. Who blood? The so-called blacks' blood. The Israelites' blood. The Jews' blood. You see? Of a spark of a fire, you see? A heap of coals is kindled. You see? You got the coals and you got the lighter fluid. A sinful man, you see, laid wait for blood. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50. Deuteronomy 28 and 50. Okay. That's what's going on, Yasharella. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. You see? This man, one moment please, Asherah, one moment please. One moment. Deuteronomy 28 and 50. A fierce countenance which shall not regard. You see, the so-called white man has a fierce countenance. And he is not going to show no regard to the person of old. He don't care if you're an old Israelite, elderly African, so-called African American, young. He don't give a damn. Nor show favor to the young. Jump verse 52. Deuteronomy 28 and 52. And he is the so-called white man, Esau. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates. Let's get that definition for the word besiege. The definition of besiege. Let's get that again. I had the volume low, Yasharala. The definition of besiege.
Here's the definition of besieged: of a place surrounded by armed forces aiming to capture it or force surrender.
See, that's what's going to happen in Jackson, Mississippi. And ultimately it's going to happen in the daughter of Babylon, all USA, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth. Besiege, of a place surrounded by a armed forces aiming to capture it. You see? Or force surrender. The besieged city, Jackson, Mississippi, right? Let's get it in the Merriam definition, 1928. to surround with armed forces. The army had besieged the castle to press with requests. That's why they put in these laws, they implementing these laws, these bills in Mississippi to cause worry or distress. You see, to beset. You see, and now our people want to worry and they very concerned about this bill. But that's why you got to seek Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. This is the reason why you have to repent and be you therefore converted. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Your salvation is nearer than what you believe, Yasharallah. This is why we do these lessons. That's why we do these videos. That's why the Akims is out there in the highways and the byways, beating Yasharallah to the match. Okay? Because your protection is going to come through the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Let's be redundant. Let's read Deuteronomy 28 and 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fence walls, you see, come down. This is one of the curses in Deuteronomy 28 for the Israelites, for not keeping the law, such commandments and judgment, and not serving the Most High with gladness of heart. You see? Wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land. You see, 2/3 of the Israelites been trusting in Esau Edom. Been trusting in Esau Edom. Right? Been trusting in this devil. Wherein thou trustest throughout all the land, you see? And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates. You see? Throughout all the land. Not just in Mississippi, not just in Jackson, but throughout where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth. Yasharallah, which the Elohim that Yahweh had given thee. See, you got to understand that the so-called white man is the belt for the Most High. He's that sword. He's that whipping stick. And 2/3 of you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, finna get that whipping. Finna get that sword. Finna get that destruction. Let's go to Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus said the Elohim, cursed be the man that trusted in man. You see? And maketh flesh his arm. See, you have made the so-called white man your power. You have made America your power. You have made the so-called white man wealth and money your power, Israel. And whose heart departed from the Elohim. So by you doing that, your heart have departed from your maker. Your maker is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But your heart, your mind have departed from your maker. You see, because you have trusted in oppression, you have made America your place of rest, as it says in Micah 2 and 10. You have trusted in a nation that can't save you. Let's get that in Lamentations 4 and 17. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, you see, the us is you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent. As for us, you see, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help. See, trusting in America and America money and America stock portfolios and her institutes, her colleges, her schooling system, has been our vain help. Trusting and wanting to be somebody here in the daughter of Babylon has been our vain help. And our watching, you see, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Now look what they finna do in Jackson, Mississippi. He say they hunt our steps. You see? They hunt. The day is the cunning hunter. They hunt. The title of this lesson is Mississippi. They hunt. They hunt our steps. This is what they finna do in Jackson, Mississippi, and in America, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth. They hunt. They hunt. They hunt our steps. They hunt our steps. They hunt our steps. That we cannot go in our streets. You see? In Jackson, Mississippi, they hunt. They hunt our steps. They hunt our steps. The our are the Hebrew Israelites. That we cannot go in our streets, our own neighborhoods, our own streets. He said our end is near. Jacob's trouble is near Israel. Our end is near Israel. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagle. What's America's symbol? The bald eagle. What's Greece symbol? The bald eagle. What was Rome symbol? The bald eagle. Russia, the eagle. All these Edomites, the eagle. Showing you the so-called white man, Esau Edom, the eagle. They are our persecutors. The white man is your persecutor, Israel. Is you getting it? I hope so. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles because they that cunning hunter of the heaven. This is their rulership. Remember the heaven? They pursue us upon the mountains, upon the government. You see, through their government, through their unrighteous decrees, through their laws. Isaiah 10:1. They put these bills into place, these unrighteous decrees. Isaiah 10:1 tell you that. They lay wait for us in the wilderness. We in the wilderness because we are not in our homeland, the new Jerusalem. Let's go to the book of Micah. The book of Micah. Micah. Prophet Micah, another Hebrew Israelite. They are Israelites. Micah 2:1. He said, woe to them that devise iniquity. Mean destruction to them that devise iniquity. And work evil upon their beds. You see, this is what the so-called white man do through their laws. They plotting against the Hebrew Israelites. They plotting our demise. Is you getting that they plotting your death, Israel? Woe to them that devise iniquity. This is iniquity. This bill they just passed in Jackson, Mississippi is iniquity. And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, you see, they practice it. Because it is in the power of their hand. You see? He say, and they covet fields. See, they covet worlds. America have set up all their embassies throughout the earth. Regime change. They send coups. They regime change. They known for this. They covered the world, man, with their blood. They bloody men. Okay? They to and fro in the earth. As it's in the book of Job. Satan is going to and fro in the fields. See? They Satan. They made movies. Children of the Corn. That's Esau, Malachi, they Esau, children of the corn. They covered field. They bloody people, man. They some bloody folks. That's how they feel better. That's how they comfort themselves, by killing Jacob. And they covered fields and take them by violence. This is all this man knows. He's a violent man. He's a bloodshedder. He's the harbinger of death and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man. You see what they did to the Aborigines And the indigenous people of the land, the Northern Kingdom, the Israelites, Christopher Columbus, what did they do? They came here, the British and the French. They oppressed a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. You see? Therefore, thus said the Elohim, behold, against this family, this is an evil family. Most I know this man this is an evil family. Esau is a man, plural, not singular. This is a family. This is a nation. He said, therefore, thus said the Elohim, behold, against this family, talking about the Edomites, do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this term is evil. And if you part of the 2/3, you would also be an evil house, an evil family. Jeremiah 8:3. See, 2/3 of you Israelites have trusted in Esau Edom and have made him your flesh, your power, your God. So 2/3 of the Israelites, they gonna get it right along with Esau Edom. They gonna get it right along with Esau Edom. Okay? So Yasharallah, you better repent and be ye therefore converted. This devil know that he has a short time. Let's get that in Acts 3:19. Acts 3:19. Repent ye therefore and be converted. You see, that your sins may be blotted out, Israel. When the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Elohim, you see, and he shall send Yahweh Shai or Mashiach, which before was preached unto you. You see? So you have to receive Yahweh Shai Mashiach, meaning he save, he deliver. He's the great deliverer. You got to make Yahweh Shai that watchtower. That's going to be your only thing against Esau Edom. Let's get that. That's going to be your defense. Let's get that in Proverbs 18:10. He said the name of the Elohim is a what? Is a strong tower, you see. He said the righteous, you see, the righteous of the Israelites going to run. The 1/3 and the elect, we run into Yahweh Shai, into, and it's safe. You see? He said, but the rich man's wealth is his strong city. You see? You got Israelites who's trusting in their wealth and their celebrity status, trusting in Esau Edom. He said the rich man's wealth is his strong city. See, Esau's strong city is his wealth, Israel. That's his God, his wealth. And as a high wall in his own conceit. That's going to be your conception. He said before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. And before honor is humility. You see? All right, Yasharallah? So knowledge and wisdom going to be the stability of your time. Let's get that in Isaiah 33:6. He said, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And strength, this is going to be your strength, this truth of salvation. He said the fear, you see, you have to fear Yahweh and Yahweh Shai Mashiach. He said the fear of the Elohim is his treasure. You see? The treasure, your treasure is going to be you fearing Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and Mashiach. And it's going to cause you to work circumspectly in this truth. It's going to cause you to walk circumspectly in this truth. Let's get that in Ephesians 5:15. He say, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, you see, but as wise. You see, redeeming the time because the days are evil. You see, the days that's coming in Jackson, Mississippi, and in the daughter of Babylon are the days going to be evil, Israel. We We making it plain upon table. Let's get that in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, I believe. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. Let's start there. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me. Talking about Yahweh Shem Shai. This is Habakkuk. And what I shall answer when I am reproved. You see? And the Elohim answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. You see? He said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. You see? These prophecies is finna be fulfilled. Jacob's trouble. Though it tarry, though it seemed like it's taking a long time, Israel, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And I hope that this lesson was edifying. Shalom.